Having to put the camera back on. Sorry for the lack of camera last time. I actually had someone go in my room. Yeah, I know no one cares, but look what I found the other day. It's 2023 quarter. I had so much joy when I found this quarter. It's a 2023 Bessie Coleman quarter. Okay, you gotta remember, I love coins, and if you don't know, I live in Illinois. I'm literally, at minimum, drive distance to each area that mints coins is 12 hours. So that means that when new coins come out, I gotta wait my out. R/kids are stupid. Ah, boy.
Canine Advantage 2 offers vet-recommended flea, tick, and mosquito protection without the prescription. Apple turnover is delicious. Employee turnover, yucky. Improve your retention through better training.
9-year-old didn't want to try, but when I rebranded it as lemonade cake, he was interested. I swear, kids just hear cake and they're just like, me like cake, me and kid, me like cake. What's up, boys? Welcome back to another episode of r/Kids Are Stupid, the series where we, ridicule kids online. Haha, boy. Drop me a lemonade cake in the comment section for this video. I'd appreciate it if you did. Let's try to shoot for 8,000 likes on this video, and if you guys do enjoy, then let me know. Without further ado, enjoy the video, boys. Why is your kid crying today? Mine didn't get picked in a game. She was playing alone. When you're just such a loser that you can't even get picked in your own game that you're playing alone. Sorry, that was kind of mean. This is Dark Tom Foley is little.
I like how the name of their user is random and CUNT.
He was home trying to help with making dinner for his siblings and for me and his mom before we got home. I could hear the frustration in his voice. He was trying to mash the potatoes. Holy cow, Dad! I never realized how strong Mom was. I can't do it. It took me a minute to think and then said, son, did you cook them all the way? And he replied, cook them? I mean, it isn't the name, I guess, but he just mashes the potatoes raw. Just takes a potato from the garden.
You gotta cook them first.
How old are you? 7, almost 8. Please,
7, almost 8. Don't drown me out, okay? I think I'm gonna focus on Terraria and Minecraft, maybe a little bit of Farming Simulator right now, until later in the year. Yeah, how's that 60 FPS 4K caught my butthole at 4K. Feels good, doesn't it? In my opinion, if I don't go upstairs, I might actually play with you. But in my opinion, PlayStation 5 isn't really like the rich boy console anymore. They're really common. I actually found one in the store after months of not finding one just a few weeks ago. That doesn't mean that they're not good though. Oh, it takes a hell of a long time. Oh, that sucks. Oh, shit. Hmm. Oh, it actually was a little bit complicated for me to set up when I was setting it up, but it takes time. When you get it's bussin'. Yeah, it should. However, remember, you're gonna be running the PS4 version of Minecraft on a PS5. So it'll be a little bit laggy, but the PS5 kind of like takes over. I don't think there's any such thing as like PS5 Minecraft actually. Yeah. Your mic doesn't sound like it's glitching in and out of the back rooms. You should do. You should do. You should do Minecraft, Terraria. But if I were you, I'd wait for it to download and then buy stuff because it's really complex, just like divorces. Oh, when you hover over a game, what's it called? On PS4, if you went onto a game and you went down, you could hear the music. But now instead of that, that's what happens. PS5, sadly, there is no way to get a custom back screen, but it's fine. What's it called? It's really hard to memorize. So what's it called? I'm a bit. Oh, if you hit that, it'll glow orange, and when it glows orange, it mutes your regular mic. Like if you can hear me talk, I want you to repeat 5. Did you just hear what I said within the last 3 seconds? Yeah. Like, guess what I'm about to say? Like, do you know what I said? Okay, yeah, because I said hello, because I muted. Yeah, so yeah, that mutes. You don't... Yeah, you don't even need a mic to actually talk through it. Although actually, the PS5 mic is actually pretty okay. It does have a little bit of quality issues, but I've noticed that they're actually really good. They are pretty sensitive, though. They can pick up sound pretty good. When you hover over it. I don't know, but what's it called? You go to. Okay, really quick. I'm gonna sound like I'm going everywhere. Game base. Here's what it is. Game base is your friends list, your party list, and your message list. All that is mashed into one thing. So don't go onto your menu trying to find friends. You're not gonna find it. Another thing is when you click on to the menu, click triangle and it'll go up. Quick menu, in my opinion, has been significantly, it's called, improved. At a click of a button, you can access your parties, your music, you can access the games, you can actually switch games. I know if I was playing Horizon Forbidden West, and it said, resume where you left off when I was doing a quest, I clicked that button, I was loaded into the game in like 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes, like a minute. 30 seconds to a minute, I was loaded in. It's called. Now, PS5 is not going to fix internet issues. It's going to fix FPS issues. Now, no matter what you think, PS5 is not unlaggable. It's not, what's it called? It's not gonna like lag every day, but it's not gonna take, you know, that much processing power. It's way better than your PS4. PS4 ain't shit against PS5, but it's not gonna be like the best processing ever. It's good, but again, every computer has its limits. Oh, by the way, I have really great news. If in terms of coin collecting, so you know what Fight for Life is? Like you know, you raise coin wars. I bought every single penny from 3 out of 5 days, and I sifted through them, and I got 20 wheat pennies out of it. And then I was sorting quarters, and I found this. I'll take you a picture. I was so ecstatic when I found this. Too happy, actually. Actually. Okay, that is actually online. Do you know what that is? Oh, that's a quarter. It looks normal, but it's a 23. There. Yeah, that is a 2023 quarter, which now that means that they're coming. After 3 months of waiting, now we're finally getting them. You gotta remember, what's it called? I live 12 hours from the nearest mint. So that means that mint, like pennies, will take a while, and 2023 coins and new coins will take a while. That quarter, I feel like they're gonna mint it for another like 1 or 2 months, and then they're gonna switch which woman they're doing the quarter on. See me? Oh, they're still making pennies. It's called Canada. Pennies are going extinct in Canada, so don't ever let go of your Canadian pennies because they're actually trying to melt them back down and turn them back into metals. The Canadian government is. So yeah, that's actually what's going on over there. They're trying to take all the pennies. In my opinion, if they ever stop making pennies, I think they should like what's it called? Every year they make 6 billion pennies. I think this number could be knocked down to about 1 billion pennies. 1 billion pennies is enough pennies to give everybody in the United States at least 1 or 2 pennies. Actually, 1 billion, that means everybody in the United States could get anywhere from 2 pennies at minimum to 3. So, what's it called? I don't think they should stop making pennies. However, I do think that they should actually slow down. They're making way too many. There are tons of pennies. There's over... Do you know how many there are? There are 208 billion of them. That's 208 million, but times 1,000. That's 200. That's 208 000 000 000. That's 208 followed by 9 zeros. That is a lot of pennies. That is enough. You know what a bucket wheel excavator is? It's like this giant machine that it's used to like dig out mountains and mine mountains. But it has a big giant wheel on it. And it's scraping, and they scrape out the mountains. What's it called? I calculated there's enough pennies in the circulation system. All the pennies. That's a lot. Let's see. 208. That's 208. 208 divided by 8 billion people. You could give everybody 26 pennies. On Earth, 26 pennies. It doesn't sound like a lot. But when you can give everybody on Earth 26 of something, that's a lot. Considering that they're actually... So, speaking of, this year, they're going to start doubling down. Sony has an order of 70 million PS5 units. I think as of 2021, 17 million of them existed. There's probably at least 50 million now. They're gonna start whoring those things out pretty soon. And I think what's called. I think I hate to say this towards everybody that plays PS4, but this is probably the last year a PS4 is going to be like mainstream. Either this or 2024. PS4 is not a bad console. It's outdated. I mean, let's go. Oh no. Oh, I forgot to say, speaking of, please take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt, okay? Let's go. There was a Sony leak where the PS6 might be released in 2027. Or it might be released from 27 to 30. Which is actually pretty interesting. Considering that they're literally planning for another one. I have barely any complaints about the PS5. Let's go. Although I really wish, like, you could, you know... Yeah. It's not a big thing, but quality of life, yeah, that's pretty good. There's so many mushrooms. If you go to the creepy crypts and you're lucky enough, you can find a diamond sword, and they're actually pretty good. Of course. Let's go. The sound that go boom in that exact amount of time. When they start glowing, they'll detonate in about approximately like 1 second before they kill you. Yeah. In my opinion, okay, tip with creepers, do not attack them with anything that is slow or sluggish. And if you can, kill them from a range. If you can, if you're a noob like you are, and if you can avoid them, avoid them. If you have to fight them, then yeah, you have to fight them. Basically, you're fricked. What's it called? In knowledge, I think. Maybe not, but like in terms of like being new, I mean, you are new. Back off, Jack! That's called loot. Loot in that game is very finicky. You know what? Maybe I could try to play with you. Definitely. I'm gonna try tonight. My God. But you know what I got a few days ago? A freaking coin sorter, and it's absolutely bussin'. I went to Fight for Life, like you've heard about coin wars? Do they do coin wars at your school? Or when you used to go to school, did they do coin wars? Hey, coin wars is basically a competition between all classes to raise as many coins as they can, or as much money. And whoever gets the most, they'd get like a pizza party. And it's called one class. It's called, there's one teacher that's a hardcore St. Jude fan. She donated her class donated 6 grand of cash, coins, and checks. Like, shit. Like, she wins every single year. She absolutely demolishes everybody. It's funny. Last year, her class got about $3,000. No. I really am sorry. I can't really tell you what the best weapon is. Because my opinion of what counts as the best actually really sways from time to time. But my opinion, my favorite weapons are the ones that don't move weight, that are a sword, or even better, a diamond sword. If you already noticed, as of, I don't know, an as of, You know what? I'm gonna take a break from Terraria. I'm gonna play that.